Have you ever felt disconnected from yourself, thinking that you're just pretending all the time, not really letting yourself be seen as you believe the person that you are inside is someone that might be uncomfortable for others or might offend others or might hurt other people's feelings? And that is the whole premise of the coaching that I want to do. My whole thing is about becoming you. That is what I call my website. That is what I call myself, mental fitness coach, under the tag of becoming you, which means learning how to become the real you, the you that was not set up in an environment where you had to adapt yourself to other people, the you that wants to be the person that you hear inside your head, the voice that you hear, the responses that you want to make to people, but you're afraid to make because you don't want to hurt feelings, or you are a people pleaser like myself, and you've been trying and trying to get that voice out, and it just feels like an impossible task. This is something I've been working on for years. And last night, it really kind of hit me, and this is why I've had such a hard time with these videos, is that I've been disconnected from myself. I haven't really put my heart into it. I've been using my head too much, my ego too much, and trying to please what people would like to hear and want to learn about. And what I really want to talk about is how the struggle of becoming myself and coming out from under this umbrella of expectation and social conditioning has been so hard. And last night, my daughter had a bit of a meltdown and she was very upset. And because of the upbringing that I had, I was unable to connect and be there for her. I was kind of raised on tough love, and being sensitive and emotional was not something that was desired or wanted or accepted in my mind. This is how I felt about it. So last night, my daughter was really needing me to be tender and loving, and my nervous system has kind of been conditioned to go into fight or flight or freeze. And so as I've been doing my own learning and going to therapy and reading books and watching podcasts and listening to the experts, I have been trying to recondition my nervous system, recondition myself, be the person that I really want to be, which is to be tender and loving with her when I'm not feeling triggered. And I can be that person when everything is calm, and I go back and I do the repair, which is very important. You need to do the repair so that they know that you were listening and you do know where the mistakes were made, and owning your behavior. That is a very important step, and that is what I do every time we have these sort of disconnect, conflict moments. And so last night, I couldn't reconnect with her. It was very late. It was, wee hours of the morning, and I had to separate myself because I felt myself getting very triggered, and I didn't want to scream and yell at her. I didn't want to get upset. I didn't want to say anything that would be wrong or that I would regret. So taking the advice of the different experts, I tried to stay and be supportive, and then I simply told her that I need to separate. I need to move away from her and go into another room and calm down, which I did. And I also knew that she needed something from me that I wasn't able to give. I was kind of numb. I was kind of frozen. I couldn't do it. My body was just saying, get out, get away. Give her time to calm down so that I could calm down, and then we could reconnect. And what I'm trying to do with this whole process is not only know that that is what she needs, but be able to give her what she needs. And so that has been a journey. It is a long journey. It's very difficult to be able to do that. My whole body wants to just get out of that situation. And I don't blame my upbringing. I mean, I know that is why I am like this. I have been conditioned to be like that. But there's also that element of I was parented in a way that was what my parents knew how to do and what their upbringing taught them how to do. So I don't blame them. I simply am trying to change the cycle, trying to make it different, trying to be the person that I would rather be than the person I've been conditioned to be. And so becoming you for me has been all about digging down into my heart and my soul and figuring out who it is that I truly am without that preconditioned voice in the back of my head telling me that that is not desirable, that I am too sensitive, or that I am too much. And I don't want my daughter to get that message. I want to change that cycle. I want to be the cycle breaker. And so if you are like me and you're trying to do the same kind of thing, good for you. I mean, you don't need me to tell you that. Just recognizing that you want to make that change and that you're doing what you can is awesome. At least that's what I'm being told, and that's how I believe it to be true as well. That you need to be someone who is willing to make the change and find the thing that is important enough to you that you will do whatever you have to do that. My daughter is that thing. She is that person that is going to make me follow through with this every time she has an upsetting time or a moment where she needs me to help her get over a situation, get through a situation, be able to face a challenge, and be okay with herself. The last thing I want to do is ever give her the message that she is too sensitive or that she is too much. And so I work hard to break that messaging system. And so that is why I am pursuing my mission, which is to help others get through this sort of mindset that we are not good enough, that there's something about us that is too much, that is different, that is not desirable, that maybe the person who raised us, it was too much for them, and we were given the message that it is not okay to be that way. And I'm trying to switch that mindset, change that way of thinking so that I can be there for my daughter and let her know that she is not too much, that she is exactly the right amount of herself and who she wants and needs to be, and let her know that it's okay. And it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of self-discipline. It takes a lot of repair after the fact. But I'm dedicated. And if you're in this line of thinking and behavior and you're wanting to make a change and be a cycle breaker as well, I'm with you. I get it. I'm doing the same thing right now. And check out my website if you're interested. It's becomingyou2025.com. Thanks for listening.